The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. By Pick and Save, new every day. By Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin, with 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds, paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Interested in a career in healthcare, business, or accounting? Learn more at Bryant and Stratton College's Bayshore Campus Open House, December 5th from noon to 8 p.m. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Whitefish Bay High School, it's home of the Blue Dukes. Hi again, I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel.
And I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4. We'll have the Blue Dukes boys basketball team in action, along with some other early season hoops highlights. Also ahead, we'll take a final look at the state football championships.
But first, we're going to meet a hard-working athlete who excels in football and basketball. Here's Brad Preeter with the Boston Store featured student athlete.
The transition from football to basketball was a quick one for Dominic Cizauskas. Dom and a bunch of his Mukwonago Hoops teammates played their final football game on Friday, November 15th in the state semifinals. 3 days later, all those guys were on the court for basketball practice.
Football conditioning is a little bit different, but the basketball up and down it takes a lot out of you. I mean, the first game there was a couple times where I'm huffing and puffing and coaches pulling me out, and I don't know, it's a lot different for these guys, but I mean, it's an easy transition overall.
Cizauskas passed on the chance to play in a basketball scrimmage the day after the football season ended, but a weekend off was justified. Cizauskas, who will play linebacker for Wisconsin next year, was a workhorse for the Indians. He earned Defensive Player of the Year honors from the Wisconsin Football Coaches Association. On offense, the 6'1", 250-pounder used his combination of power and speed to average 9 yards per carry. Much of Dominic's success can be attributed to his dedication to working out. Football coach Clay Iverson says some people call Dom a freak that way. Sometimes being a freak is a good thing.
He has the highest bench, highest squat in the weight room. I mean, you can just see him, and he's just huge. He's in there more than anyone in any sport.
Since I was a little kid, my parents was always going to the gym and working out, and so, I don't know, I've just always been with my parents at the gym, and I know that if I take a break, another guy out there will work harder than me, so, I mean, I really can't take any days off, and I just continue to gotta push and push and push.
Mukwonago held a practice here at the Al McGuire Center on the Marquette campus this week in order to get used to a 94-foot court. Of course, Dominic has played on a college court before, and he's looking forward to playing on a college field in the future.
While the Indians fell 1 win short of reaching Camp Randall this fall, Mukwonago made it to the Kohl Center last March, falling to Germantown in the state championship game. Dom's expectations are high again this season.
It should be everyone's goal on our team to get to the state championship. I mean, last year, Germantown, they're a great team. They got a lot of great players on there, and they're going to be another good team this year. But hopefully we can make it back to the state championship and hopefully this year win it.
As for Dominic's role on the basketball team, well, just like in football, he does just about everything.
We ask a lot out of Dominic. He rebounds for us, he scores for us.
He's got a nice stroke when he shoots, even though he doesn't really shoot that much. He's more in the paint because that's where we need him. So he out-muscles people for rebounds. He's fast, he can dribble, he can do it all.
While Dominic may be a freak in the weight room and an intense competitor on the field and court, he's got a lighter side too, which you can see from the good time he has at practice.
He likes to have fun just as much or more than anybody else. He keeps things loose when they're supposed to be loose, and he certainly knows how to dial it up too. We're pretty fortunate to have him.
Just 7 days after their football season ended, Dominic and teammate Aaron Nixon scored 16 points each to lead Mukwonago to a season-opening victory.
Now here's Dominic accepting his student-athlete plaque courtesy of Boston Store.
Hi, I'm Dayton Jones. Follow Press Plus on Twitter and follow me at IamDat1. Get ready for guests with Menards' last-minute home and gift sale and add a seasonal touch to your home with our wide selection of Christmas decor. With everything from Christmas trees, wreaths, lights, and more, you'll find everything you're looking for. Clean up with Shop Vac. These wet-dry vacs feature a 6.5 peak horsepower motor and rear tool storage. This 12-gallon stainless steel model or this 14-gallon model are $79 each after rebate.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
At the previous college that I attended, I didn't feel comfortable, I didn't feel welcomed, and I didn't feel like I had the help that I needed. I chose Bryant and Stratton College because of the small class size and the one-on-one teacher and student interaction. Before you even graduate, Career Services will set you up with interviews. I am a private charter broker. I love my job, I love how far I've come, and I couldn't have done it without the help of Bryant and Stratton College. Going to Bryant and Stratton would make a tremendous difference in anybody's life.
We're back at Whitefish Bay High School here on Preps Plus. You know, the Woodland Conference doesn't waste any time jumping into its conference games, so we won't waste any time getting to the action.
Scott Babler and Matt Queen get right to it on the Bryant and Stratton College Preps Plus highlights.
It might be the first week of the season, but two conference rivals, Pewaukee and Pius, did battle, looking for the early advantage in the Woodland West. The visiting Pirates were sharp from the outset. Ryan Stepanovich with the drive and the scoop, Pewaukee up a pair. Then it's Steve McGowan closing the quarter in style with this 3-ball, 13-10 Pirates after one. Big trouble for the Popes with 7 minutes to play in the half as star guard Donovan Jackson picks up his 4th foul. And Pewaukee takes full advantage. They go on an 18-5 run, capped by McGowan with his driving lay-in. Pirates up 14, but the Popes get a spark before half. Off the steal, Levi Bradley finishes with the slam, 35-25, Pewaukee at the break. The Pirates get back in gear in a hurry in the third. Stepanovich with the dish to Eric Lutzen for the easy teardrop. The margin is up to 18. Jackson does his best to keep the Popes in it. Here he cans the jumper for 3 of his game-high 17. But the night belonged to Pewaukee. Some nice passing leads to this John Conroy three-pointer. The Pirates shock number 6th ranked Pius 68-53. A huge early season statement by Pewaukee.
Our goal is to win conference, and Pius is the 6th ranked team, and to come in here and get a win right away is a huge for our program. So I'm very, very proud of the kids.
Tuesday night, folks in New Berlin were giving thanks for the renewal of their local rivalry as Eisenhower visited West. The Vikings young and 0-2. The Lions experienced with senior guard Reed Timmer 2-0. And the All-State performer took over from the tip. On the defensive end, he forces the steal and goes coast to coast for the basket. Next trip down, Timmer hits from downtown. He had 15 points in the first quarter. Ike leads 23-8. West responds in quarter number 2. Frederick Cottrell drives and uses the glass for 2. He said the Vikings are a young team, and Cottrell is just a freshman. There's a triple from the young man as West cuts it to 11, 32-21 at halftime, when West put up a new banner honoring their summer state baseball champs. After the celebration, it was back to regularly scheduled programming. And you guessed it, it's the Reed Timmer Show. Pull-up jumper. Timmer with 33 points, 4 assists, and 4 steals. Here, Timmer shares the wealth with Bennett Colehart as Eisenhower goes on to beat West 61-40.
It was a good game all around. We worked the ball around. The ball just found me tonight. Get to the line early, get in a rhythm, shots started falling. So we started pretty early. We only had a couple practices for our first game, and now that we're sitting 3-0, and we have a nice break here for Thanksgiving. So everyone's real pumped up. We're really excited, and we have 2 big games next week, so we got to prepare for those.
This next contest, Mark, is a non-conference matchup between 2 well-respected basketball teams.
It's time for the Menards Game of the Week.
Rufus King High School opened its season Tuesday night at Whitefish Bay. Bay had already won its first game of the season and was very creative in its pregame routine. The Generals scored their first quarter points mainly on three-pointers, including that one by Curtis Weathers. The Blue Dukes think they've beaten King's full-court press here, but Diamante Freeman says, yeah, no. Here's some defense by Bay's senior Rashad Gray with the quick hands. Gray's easy layup gets the Blue Dukes within 5. King on the move now. It's Joe Benyati to Chris Howell. Under the basket, 2 plus the foul. King leads by 10 at the half. Third quarter, freshman Jordan Poole connects on a long jumper, plus the foul. 4-point play for Poole, who had also hit some key free throws late. While great players have great moves on the court, great fans have moves of their own. Whitefish Bay mounts a big comeback in the fourth. Miles Sy for 3. He gets the roll. Blue Dukes within 2. Now a 3-point game, just over a minute left. Diamante Freeman steps into the passing lane, then weaves his way down court to extend the lead. The Blue Dukes will need to draw something up, and they do. It's Joe Sherburne for 3 of his team-high 11. 2-point game again. But King will seal the deal when Chris Howell takes the inbounds pass right to the rack. The Generals win their season opener 58-53.
It was very intense. We just had to stick together, work hard. I didn't think it was going to be that close, but at the end, it was really close.
We're definitely a young team, but we do have, some kids who've been around, in the past that should be able to keep these youngsters in line, and I thought they did very well.
We're looking forward to having a great basketball season, and of course we'll have highlights for you every week. But up next, we'll meet a prominent Packer rookie.
And a hockey team that hopes for a more exciting but less eventful season than a year ago. Stick around. Preps Plus will be right back.
Good timing is a tricky business. A bell doesn't ring when the fruit is ripe. At Pick and Save, time equals freshness. You can taste it in the produce we source, the beef we grind fresh in our stores, and in the products we bake daily. Getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick and Save. New every day.
Who do you trust when selling your gold, silver, and diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds was secret shopped by the media, and they found out that Robert Hack Diamonds offer the most for their jewelry. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll treat you like family. Shop around before you sell. If we can't beat a competitor's offer on your scrap gold, we'll give you $20 just for trying.
Bring your gold, I'll get you some money.
Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76 and Layton in Greenfield, and our newest location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
What would make your doctor, your everyday doctor, an extraordinary everyday doctor? Well, if they're part of Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, that's exactly what they'd be. Why? Because your doctor would be connected to the region's only academic medical center, and so would you. Renowned specialists, more treatment options only academic medicine can offer. We have over 200 primary care doctors in more than 20 locations, so there's bound to be one close. Call to find the right doctor for you.
He has a history degree from UCLA, and we're hoping a bright future in Green Bay.
Packers rookie and first-round draft choice Dayton Jones joins us in this week's edition of From Preps to Pros, brought to you by Pick and Save.
Being a pro, you got to become the same guy every day. It has to be you. You can't fake it. It has to be genuine. You gotta love this game, because if you don't love it, you'll find out quick that you won't be here long.
Dayton Jones says in high school he was a skinny 170-pounder, but building up to his current 285 was just one of the challenges he faced.
Compton for me, it was a wonderful place to grow up. At the same time, I've seen a lot of stuff growing up. I had a tough upbringing, but I had a great mom and a great family support system. I didn't have a father figure, but my mom was very strong, and she was very disciplined in our household, and she kept everyone accountable. A lot of my friends joined gangs, got into drugs, but I had an older brother who kept me on a positive note, and I was more scared of him than anything, and he pretty much kept me grounded.
Another challenge for Datone, one that he has apparently used to his advantage, is extreme competitiveness in everything.
I was over-competitive in the classroom, off the field, so when I wasn't able to complete something, I just get so frustrated and drive myself crazy about completing it.
Datone says Compton High School was a good school to attend. He gives a lot of credit to his algebra teacher, who served as tutor and mentor to a lot of kids. Jones now hopes kids back home are inspired by seeing the level he has attained.
Biggest accomplishment is being a first-round draft pick. The motivation I gave the kids back home, pretty much all the kids that's grown up in the same situation that I grew up in. That was probably my biggest accomplishment, that knowing that I actually got here. Millions of kids, this is their main objective, just to get to the level that I'm at, and I achieved my goal, and it was nothing else like it.
Last season was one the Grafton IceHawks hockey team would like to forget. The co-op, which includes Milwaukee, Lutheran, and Port Washington, is hoping for better things this time around.
April Boblin has the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
Grafton hockey had quite a rough year last year, but they're putting it behind them and charging forward. Coming off a winless season last year, they've already come out of their first game with an 11-1 victory.
It was good to get on the win side the first game of the year, and we have a lot of guys back from injury and a couple of new guys, an exciting freshman, and our team has just gotten 1 year older, obviously, and we came out strong.
We came out pretty hot right off the gun. We scored 2 goals right away, and then after that we just they scored 1. We got a little nervous, but we managed to come back and fight through it, so I'm pretty proud of how we did.
The IceHawks won their first game after a rough season of losses. But those losses weren't their only hardship last year.
Brad Carls broke both his arms in a game, so that was pretty demoralizing, and he was one of our better players. We had lots of academic suspensions and other suspensions, and then we got in the bus crash in which a couple people got hurt. We were going to a game that we could have won, so that hurt a lot, and just a lot of problems.
But there was a light at the end of this tunnel. Grafton went into their season opener against DeForest and came out on top for the first time in 25 games, making this season already better than last year's.
Well, it definitely gives us a lot of confidence at school, just like a win. Everyone's talking about us instead of everyone's ignoring us like they did last year. It's just we believe that we can win games now. We have energy all the time in the locker room, on the bus, and it's pretty fun.
Obviously the main goal is to go all the way to state, but I think just improve as a team is a big one. Last year we already improved from last year.
Our goal obviously is to have a winning record this year, and coming off a tough year, I think it's achievable, and we have to stay healthy, and I think we'll achieve that.
Congratulations, Grafton, on a great start to the season and being the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
Before we take a commercial break, we'd like to honor the winners of a very lucrative scholarship presented by our sponsor, Bryant and Stratton College.
The winners posed with their checks, which were worth $20,000.
My name is Hope Disbrow. I attended Port Washington High School. I now have the opportunity to go to school and not have to worry about finances as much as before, and it's just really more financial security for me. I really like having that one-on-one attention and feedback, and you're not just sitting in a huge, large classroom or auditorium and have to try to figure everything out for yourself.
My name is Courtney Zanis. I'm from Racine. I went to Racine Horlick High School. I am pursuing a nursing degree. I've had past experiences throughout my life that have been in the medical field, so that's what really intrigued me. I chose Bryant and Stratton College because it was a career-based, career-focused college.
My name is Jordan Sevens, and I went to Watertown High School. I didn't want to be in a big school where I was just another number. I wanted to feel like I belonged. I think it's important to do what you love because then you do the best you can do at it because it's something important to you.
I went to a community college for about a year, and it didn't work with my schedule. I couldn't finish the program. I had a few friends that said they loved their job as a paralegal, and at Bryant Stratton College had a wonderful program. It's changed everything. Career services at Bryant and Stratton really were invested in me as a person. They made sure that I graduated with a job. Now I have a future financially and personally. I'm doing exactly what I want to be doing.
For every product, there's a window of opportunity. The right time to catch it, cut it, pick it, and bake it. At Pick and Save, that's why we continuously stock and prepare fresh foods in our stores daily, getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick and Save, new every day.
Who do you trust when buying your jewelry? Brett Yulberg here, and I can tell you at Robert Hack Diamonds, we will treat you fair and like family. We have thousands of diamonds in stock, thousands of pieces of jewelry, and prices from under $50 to over $50,000. Come to Robert Hack Diamonds for a relaxed and enjoyable jewelry buying experience. Shop around before you buy. Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76th and Layton and Greenfield, and our new location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
Come to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Imagine you're diagnosed with something serious. How far would you go to find the best treatments, the best doctors? 100 miles? 1,000? How about right in your neighborhood? With Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, renowned physicians and breakthrough treatments are practically outside your door. 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors, all connected to the region's only academic medical center. Now what is possible is closer than ever. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Get ready for guests with Menards' last-minute home and gift sale. All Waterpik shower heads are on sale. This 7-function Ritz rainfall shower head and this 9-function Palermo handheld shower head feature advanced OptiFlow technology for a 30% more powerful spray. Just $29.99 each. Relax in a new tub from Sterling. The Medley Tub and Shower has a sleek design with a seamless appearance, providing maximum soaking comfort. Now only $398.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Did you know up to 3.8 million sports and recreation concussions happen every year in the U.S.? Joining us now to talk about concussions is Dr. Megan Noon, a sports medicine physician at the Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center. Dr. Noon, thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome.
What is a concussion?
A concussion is a mild traumatic brain injury in which the brain function is altered. It can occur with a direct blow to the head, also when the upper body or head is roughly shaken. Symptoms associated with concussions include headaches, dizziness, fatigue. You may just feel mentally foggy or not yourself.
And talk about how concussions are treated.
First of all, if you have a concussion or you think that your teammate or player has a concussion, they should be pulled from play. They should not return to play until they are medically cleared, and this has been usually symptom-free for at least a week.
Dr. Noon, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
To learn more about the Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center, visit fredert.com/sports.
Playing in a state championship game is an experience very few athletes get to enjoy. And win or lose, it's an experience they'll never forget.
Mark, we take a final look back at the state football championships in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
A number of teams from the Preps Plus viewing area made the state playoffs this year. Greendale, Franklin, and Arrowhead all made it to Madison, but only one, Heartland Arrowhead, brought home a state title. Here's a look back at the sights and sounds of Championship Friday.
Congratulations.
We hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend, and we appreciate you joining us this week. Till next time, I'm Mark Stewart.
And I'm Lance Allen. See you next Sunday night on the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. By Pick and Save, new every day. By Fredericton the Medical College of Wisconsin, with 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds, paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Interested in a career in healthcare, business, or accounting? Learn more at Bryant and Stratton College's Bayshore Campus Open House, December 5th from noon to 8 p.m. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.